Let's get this party started. Alright, let's get this party started. This thing fucking working? I assume so. One step from rushing out of you. Alright, Bob Doll's here. Is there no standards anymore? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Walk on more. Dimebag Daryl. Kevin Clarkson in the house. Wow. The boycott is over. Lilliputian Petrodactyl. EM 70211 says Limon! What else would he say? Scott is an Iranian sleeper agent. Noodles should fire him. I don't know. Scott Noodles are on a roll. Respect! Rock! Get some fucking country club floor going up in this mug. Oh yeah! Country club floor! Are you talking to me? Bottle ball! Oh yeah! That's the good stuff. What do we got here? Got ourselves a Doucey Petite Syrah. Petite Syrah. You ain't gonna find that in France. Petite Syrah. That's right. You ain't gonna find that in France. That's American. Some American vino. All right, who's ready to get this dog and pony show started? Guess anybody ready to get this dog and pony show started? Looks like the chat's already fired up, so we can get this dog and pony show started. Nom, 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 nom. All right, let's see here. Phone lines open. 516-259-9515. No holds barred. No topic off limits. No censorship. Except for whatever YouTube's going to do to us. Kevin wants Dumbstar to call in first. Well, I think that Dumbstar probably will call in first, but I never know who's going to call in first. Phone lines are open, though. 516-259-9515. If you're watching on Twitch, I do not respond to the chat on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, and there's always people on Twitch that are messaging me, I'm not going to answer you because I only answer the chat on YouTube, okay? So if you really want to watch on Twitch, you have to call in. If you call in, it's much better than messaging me anyway. It's better off just calling in. This is a call-in show. You get it? I know that this is like for boomers or whatever. Like, okay, boomer, call-in show. That doesn't exist anymore. Everybody now just does things on their own time. There's no such thing as an appointment television. Okay, boomer. But you guys have nothing to do. You literally fucking do nothing. You do nothing. You have nothing to do. Appointment television is the best thing that could possibly happen to you. That's a jammy Petite Sirah, chewy. Little hints of honey on the finish. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so anybody who wants to call in, go ahead and call in. Any topic, doesn't matter. And we will solve all the problems of the world. If you're like whatever pea shy and you don't like to call in, then you can put whatever topic you want in chat, and I will try to read it. Although I have a tough time reading chat. I think my eyesight's going. Oh, Lily Pusha says SpaceX to the moon and beyond. What the fuck are you talking about to the moon and beyond? He's just trying to tilt the shit on me. SpaceX, such complete fucking shit. Such a fucking scam. Unbelievable scam. They have one customer. It's the American government. Biggest welfare fucking scam in the history of scams. But Elon got to go around and say that he was a trillionaire on paper. Now, don't get me wrong. He's a very rich guy. So, I mean, I'm not going to say he's like not a rich guy, but he's a If your net worth is in your own stock, you actually that net worth is a joke. It's a joke because you can't actually sell that stock and get the money. This is the thing that dumb people don't understand. Like, Elon Musk cannot go and roll around in $1 trillion in cash. He can't go to the bank and withdraw $1 trillion and roll around in it, rub it on his titties, okay? If he started selling SpaceX stock and Tesla stock in order to get the $1 trillion, it would just start, by the time he sold the last stock, it'd be worth zero. Because everybody's saying, like, why is Elon selling the stock? He would just crash the market on its own stock. So his children and his children's children, his children's children, blah, 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 all the kids that won't speak to him, like all the trans kids that he has and all the fucking other weird, creepy fucking kids that he gave, all those kids that won't speak to him and know that he's a complete fuck up, they will slowly get the money over generations until it's all gone. But, I mean, it's neither here nor there, other than it fools people into thinking that there is a trillionaire. There is no trillionaire. There is no $1 trillion. There will never be $1 trillion. You cannot sell these stocks and get $1 trillion. If he liquidated all of his stocks, he'd be lucky to get $250 billion. Lucky to get $250 billion. Which is still a lot of money. Still a ton of fucking money. But the whole, it's just clickbait. It's for stupid people. It's for people who don't understand how markets work. It's for people who don't understand how market caps work. It's for people who don't know how a float works. It's like, oh yeah, we're $1 trillion company, but we only float this tiny, tiny sliver of our stock. Whatever, like maybe 5%. We float 5% and we sell it to the dumbest people on earth. The dumbest people on the earth run that 5% up, and some of them are actually smart. Some are just playing it for a meme stock, which is what I said weeks ago. I said you could play it for a meme stock if you wanted. And then they run that tiny 5% float up, and then it values out all the other stock at that value. But that's not the value of all the other stock. Because once you start selling, and once those people are allowed to start selling, like on August 29th or something, I think of the first tranche of people who are allowed to sell. Once those people actually start selling, it tanks the price because it dilutes the value. Oh, why? Why me? Let's see. Kev, shout out to Elon Musk. Okay, enough. I know you guys are just trying to fucking tilt me. He's so fucking dumb. He's so fucking dumb. His Doge thing is now causing there to be screw worms in meat. His stupid Doge thing, all the fucking USAID stuff he cut without even looking. There was no fraud, zero fraud. His opinion was there was waste and abuse. That's an opinion. Zero fraud, because fraud is a crime, and if there was a crime, people would be in jail. His opinion was there was waste and abuse. But now we see, oh shit, these things, the fucking USDA, USAID, Food and Drug Administration, fucking Clean Air Act, all this stuff, they were actually doing stuff. This was all passed by Congress. You can think it was waste, but you have no fucking clue. You're Elon Musk. You just got your ass handed to you by that dopey OpenAI guy. He's just as dumb as you, and he handed you your ass in court. Okay, what's that guy? I don't even fucking know that OpenAI guy's name. There's so many of these fucking morons now. Peter Thiel, all these fucking idiots. What else we got? Tucker Carlson. Oh, God. Anybody who supports Tucker Carlson is a literal fucking retard. They are dumber than fucking shit. The guy admitted that he lies to his audience to manipulate them. The guy caused his employer to lose a nearly $1 billion lawsuit. The guy is a fucking clown propagandist for the dumbest people on earth. If you listen to a word that comes out of his mouth, you are a literal retard. You put the downs in the syndrome. Okay? That is your life now. You need to reflect upon your life and ask yourself, of all the people in the world that you could listen to, why are you listening to a guy who admits that he lies and manipulates his audience because they are fucking morons? Of all the people, if you zone in on him, it's because you're a fucking Mark, you're a John, you're a bitch. You're just a fucking bitch. You are attracted to being a bitch. You're attracted to being a fucking Mark. That is your attraction. And when you see that you're a failure in life, don't ask why. I'm telling you why right now. I'm telling you why you're a failure. Because you're attracted to being a failure. Oh, good start of the show, huh? Nice and calm. Phone lines open. I wonder why nobody wants to give their unvarnished opinion. I mean, you're going to get my unvarnished opinion. 516-259-9515. Let me take a little sip. Let me take a little sipper doodle. What else do we got going on in the world? You know, we got the U.S. Open golf coming up, and here's something I needed to get to. I always have picks for all the majors, and I put them in the comment section of the shows because I always forget to get to them. And some of the stuff I say about sports is just bullshit, obviously. I don't fucking know anything more than anyone else. And you can tell how much bullshit it is, my opinions on sports. You can tell how much bullshit it is by how much I've actually bet on it. So like NBA, NFL, things like that. I bet zero. Literally zero. Zero. So that's how much my opinion means. I'll tell you right now. If there's a World Series and somebody asks me about the World Series, I'll give my opinion. But I'm telling you right now, I'm betting zero on it. Zero. Fucking zero. I don't. So that tells you how much I trust my own opinion on this stuff. Now, with golf, I do bet small amounts. So we can take this up one notch from zero, okay? We can take my golf picks up one notch from zero. So, going back to the players, in the Players' Championship, I took Ludwig Oberg, and I don't just bet to win because it's so super long shot. I usually bet to make the top 20 or make the top 10. I do a couple bets, try to get an even money bet in there. I took Ludwig Oberg. I don't remember what he finished, 5th or 6th. I bet to make the cut. I'll bet on like a make the cut bet and a top 20 bet, and a to win bet. Obviously, he was probably 30-1, something like this, 40-1. Who knows? It's a big number. So he obviously didn't win the Players, but he made the cut and finished top 20. So I won 2 bets on Ludwig. This is all posted, by the way. This is not just me like saying after the fact. Then the Masters, I took Patrick Reed. Patrick Reed was something like 35-1, maybe 38-1, something like this. He made the cut and top 20, so I won 2 bets on Oberg and 2 bets on Reed. In the PGA Championship, I took Jordan Spieth. Obviously, Jordan Spieth did not. He was like 65-1. He did not win the tournament, but he did make top 20 and the cut. So I won several bets on Jordan Spieth. And now we got the U.S. Open. And I already have one bet on the U.S. Open even before it came because I bet on Scottie Scheffler to win the career Grand Slam. So that's basically just Scottie Scheffler winning the Open. I mean, it is what it is. It's a fun bet. It was just a bet with a guy. I honestly, I can't even remember the number he gave me at this point. 6-1, something like that, 7-1. I'm making money on the bet. That's all I remember. Because I think he's 4-1 right now or something, 5-1. So it's already EV positive bet, but he has to win. But that's not my pick I'm giving right now because Scottie Scheffler's a dumb pick. Not just because the odds are so low, but I don't know that horses for courses type thing. I don't know if this is like his venue. Although he is the favorite and he should be the favorite, okay? No, my pick for this one is Matt Fitzpatrick at 25-1. And I think him being top 10 pays 2-1, and him being top 20 is like an even money bet. Him making the cuts minus 250 or something, whatever. So I will have a Matt Fitzpatrick to win, Matt Fitzpatrick top 20 or top 10 bet in. Those are in. So these are small bets, but they're bigger than zero. And I have a very good track record. And the only reason I say I have a good track record is because I publish it. If I didn't publish it, I wouldn't say that. But this is all published. You can go back to the old shows and look in the chat, and you will see that what my first comment in the channel is my pick and everything else. And I do the show on Wednesday, so I'm not giving my pick after the tournament started. I'm giving my pick before the tournament starts. All right? So, yeah, Triple J says, give us the golf picks. I'm giving you the golf picks. It's Matt Fitzpatrick. And if you don't like Matt Fitzpatrick, I will even give you my reasoning. Here's my reasoning. And I don't know if this reasoning will be correct. This reasoning's a bit dubious. Normally, I would love my reasoning. I would just fucking love it. But I'm going to tell you my reasoning's a bit dubious this time. The course that they're playing, Shinnecock, is as close to a European links course as you're going to get in America. I mean, other than like Bandon Dunes maybe or something. It's hard as a rock. It is windy. It's wide fucking open. I mean, here's the thing that people don't understand about European links courses. And of course, I've played them all. Scotland, Ireland, England, Northern Ireland. I played them all. Here's the thing you don't understand. You could drive the ball anywhere. They always show the guys in the long, wispy rough. Fuck the long, wispy rough. The fairways are 10 fucking million miles wide. It's very easy to hit out the long, wispy rough. It's not like American rough. European courses are designed much better than American courses. They understand golf much better than Americans do, but that's neither here nor there. Shinnecock is a European-style course. Off the tee, you can hit the ball anywhere you want. The tough part is the wind and the greens have fairly extreme slopes because they're usually at a very slow speed. And so they put the pins in tough to hit places, yada, yada, yada. Now, in the past, 2008, I think, 2018, 2009, I can't remember all of the tournaments that were played at Shinnecock, but these were nightmares tournaments because they had the greens at like 13 on the stimp, and you can't have the greens at 13 on a stimp when they're that fucking slopey and there's that much wind. This time they're saying they're going to come out at 10 on the stimp. So for people who don't follow golf, what that means is if you rolled a ball that was at 13 and then you rolled a ball that is at 10, the ball that is at 10 is going to go several feet shorter distance. It's just a ball that's a green that's at 13 is like a linoleum floor. And a green that's at 10 is like a carpet, okay? So the ball just rolls much slower. It's much easier to putt. When you putt and you miss the putt, instead of it rolling 6 feet by on a 13, it'll just roll 2.5 feet by on a 10, okay? So it's very, very easy to putt on these slow greens. So that's why my advice is somewhat dubious, because I don't know that Shinnecock is going to play like Shinnecock. It's not going to play like it did in 2009 and 2018, whatever those years were. It's a long time ago for me. I'm an old man who has drank a lot of wine. But my memory tells me it was 2008 or 2009 and 2018, something like this, the last two times it was played there. Maybe there was even one in the middle. So it was like Brooks Koepka maybe won one, and Corey Pavin won one, and Phil Mickelson did that thing where he hit the ball while it was moving. Retief Goosen, I think, won one. And the guys who are winning are guys with like just immaculate short games. Like Corey Pavin or Retief Goosen, just immaculate short games. And the reason why guys with immaculate short games win these tournaments at Shinnecock is because you don't hit a lot of greens there because the greens are so slopey and there's so much wind. So you're missing the green constantly and you have to chip constantly. And so the guys who are good at chipping and putting are the guys who are going to be favorites at Shinnecock. Because you'd think like, oh, the guys who hit a big tee ball should be favorites because the fairways are so wide. But that doesn't actually necessarily help the guys who bomb it, the fairways being so wide, because they're going to bomb it anyway. And they hit it so far down there that they can just bomb and gouge and wedge it out. It helps the short hitters because the ball rolls a lot farther on these fairways. So that's why, and then everybody's going to end up missing the green, and then the guys who can chip and putt the best end up winning, and so that's why like Corey Pavin and Retief Goosen won these things. Okay. Matt Fitzpatrick is an incredible wind player, and incredible short game guy. So I think a European's going to win it, okay? And I just chose Matt Fitzpatrick out of the Europeans. Rory McIlroy isn't really a European because he always has played an American game, but he knows how to play a European game. So Rory, if you want to take Rory, that's fine. You're going to get a horrible number, maybe 8-1. Horrible number for him. If you wanted to take Shane Lowry, that's fine. Shane Lowry is perfect for this course. Literally fucking perfect. But Shane Lowry has massive amounts of scar tissue. He's sort of become a choke job guy. He just has so much fucking scar tissue. The guy from Scotland, Macklemore, he's a lefty. McIntyre. If you wanted to take McIntyre, I love McIntyre. If you want to take McIntyre, I love McIntyre. I'm more than happy if you take McIntyre. I think Fitzpatrick is a better pick, but if you want to take McIntyre, I'm more than happy with McIntyre. That guy could get around a windy course. He's got a lot of fire in the belly. He's used to that kind of golf. Some guys who might be good on a course like this, like a Brian Harman, are just too short. Now, now I hate to say that because Corey Pavin was so short, but that was a different era. And the course was probably 500 yards shorter when Corey Pavin played it than it is now. I think they're going to play it at like 7,400 yards or something. Feel free to call in if you want to talk golf, 516-259-9515. So there's my picks, and I gave you my past picks, my resume. And it's all in writing. I would not say it if it was not in writing. Because I don't like that bullshit where people say like, oh, this or that, and then it's not in fucking writing. It's like, no, I don't care what you say about what you did. If it's not in writing somewhere, you can go fuck yourself. All of my golf picks this season are in writing, and all of them have done fine. You take a 2-win bet, you take a make the cut bet, you take a top 20 bet. You've won multiple bets on all my picks. So there's my pick for this time. If he misses the cut, sorry. Maybe he had a stomach ache. Let's see what else we got going on here in chat. My pick is Morikawa, says Triple J. The best approach player on the planet. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with Morikawa. I like Morikawa. I see your logic, Triple J. Morikawa is just such a bad putter. In clutch situations, he's such a bad putter in clutch situations. And it's just going to be so much pressure. Now, here's the thing. I'll tell you, Triple J, right now. And feel free to call in, Triple J. I mean, you don't have to fucking talk to me through text like we're fucking children. You can call in on the phone. I would love to hear all of your opinions on this, not just your one-sentence opinion. Here's the thing about Morikawa. If you told me the greens were going to stay at 10 or 10.5 on the stimp all week, I like Morikawa. I don't quite love him, but if you gave me 20 picks, he would be in the top 20. If you gave me 10 picks, he might be in the top 10. If you could guarantee me that the greens stayed at 10.5 or under all week. But I don't think that's going to happen. Here's what I think is going to happen. And this is good because you guys can check my work. Check my work. Here's what I think is going to happen. On Thursday, it's going to look like the Greater Hartford Open. On Thursday, it's going to look like Greensboro. On It's going to be a birdie fest. On Thursday, it's going to be a birdie fest because the greens are so slow. And if the wind isn't 30 fucking miles an hour, at least 30 miles. So if the wind is in the over 20 to 30 miles an hour wind, then yes, it'll be set up correctly. But if the wind doesn't blow at least 25, 30 miles an hour, you're going to have dudes shooting 8 under, okay? And here's what's going to happen. The Shinnecock membership and greens crew and superintendent are going to fucking not allow this. The winning score is not going to be 16 under, okay? Shinnecock has hosted U.S. Opens for 3 centuries. In 3 centuries. Not 3 decades, 3 centuries. And over all the U.S. Opens they've hosted in 3 centuries, over 3 centuries, how many times do you think somebody shot under par? Here's the answer. 3 times. 3 times. So you think these motherfuckers don't care about par? These motherfuckers care about par. They are from the old school where par is a good score, okay? So, if the wind blows 5 or 10 miles an hour on Thursday and fucking Kevin Streelman or something is 8 under, if fucking all these guys you see in she's playing in the Puerto Rico Open. If all the guys you see playing in the Puerto Rico Open are 8 under par, they're going to fucking trick this course out so fucking hard that Phil Mickelson hitting a ball while it's moving is going to be the least crazy thing you've ever seen. And this gets back to the original point, Triple J. If they trick this course out, Morikawa's history. He's over. Done. 0. Put a fork in him. He doesn't exist. He's fucking burnt. He's burnt. Because when they trick this course out, he cannot putt. He cannot putt. If they trick this course out, he cannot putt. But if they trick this course out like crazy, Matt Fitzpatrick don't give a shit. Matt Fitzpatrick can putt anywhere. Matt Fitzpatrick will fucking leave that stick in and fucking knock it right off the pole. Patrick Reed. If they trick this thing out, those are the guys you're going to want. Matt Fitzpatrick, Patrick Reed, and theoretically Shane Lowry. Theoretically Shane Lowry. But he's got a lot of scar tissue. A lot of scar tissue. And of course I don't want you to... Of course you always want Scheffler. Of course. Of course you always want Rory. You always want Xander. I'm not even mentioning those guys because those guys are in rarefied air. Rarefied air. Who the fuck? Oh, if somebody tells me, I'm taking Scheffler, I'm taking Rory. Oh, just get the fuck out of my life. Get the fuck out of my life. I don't give a fuck whether you're taking Scheffler or Rory. If the guy isn't at least 25 to 1, do not speak to me. Do not speak to me if he's not at least 25 to 1. And I'm embarrassed to take Fitzpatrick at 25 to 1. Last time I took Spieth, he was like 70 to 1. Oberg and Reed were all at least 40 to 1. This is the biggest chalk I've ever taken. But he's just perfect for this course. So what am I going to do? He's just perfect for the course. What am I going to do? Little sipper doodle. Zach Hansen says, what up, Limon? Played 1-1 with PLO with you years ago when Trooper was dealing at the link. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I believe, and you used to give me plus EV tips on Twitter back in the day. Yes. This is what I'm saying, Zach Hansen. This is the most important thing about me. I put everything in writing. I put everything on tape. I put everything in writing. I put everything on tape. Every fucking stock pick, every fucking commodity, every fucking crypto, every fucking poker play, in real time, poker advice, every fucking thing is taped. And most people don't want shit taped. They want to hide. They want to say something and then delete it. Say something, then hide. Not me. I'm the opposite. I want to say something and I want it to exist forever. I want everything I say to exist forever. Because I'm just fucking always fucking right. You know? I don't have any fear. I have no fear. Now, obviously, I'm not always right. If you want to know how right I am about something, ask me how much money I have on it. So, if you want to ask me, like, how right was I when I was saying everybody should buy as much oil as they could possibly get in November of 2025, December of 2025? If you ask me how right did I think I was going to be, I was about $500,000 right, okay? That's how right I thought I was going to be on that before it went up 40%, okay? So that's how right I thought I was going to be about that, okay? If you want to ask me how right I thought I was going to be about the Spurs beating the Knicks, I was $0 right. I was just another goofball moron talking smack. I had $0 on the game. Literally zero. Literally zero. So if you want to know how right I think I am about something, just ask me how much money I have on it. If you ask me how much money I have on it, then you'll know how right I am. How right was I about buying gold like 3 years ago? As much fucking gold as you could get. I was about $250,000 right, and it doubled. So now I'm about $500,000 right. If you want to know how right I am on Matt Fitzpatrick, I'm about $200 right. So, I know that I'm supposed to be bombastic and I'm supposed to be like, whatever, the Limon character. But if you want to know how right I actually am about something, ask me how much money I have on it. Then you'll know how right I am about it. Because if I put $250,000 on something, I'm very fucking right. Very, 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 very fucking right. If I put 0 on something, I'm just another dipshit talking smack. I'm just another dipshit talking smack. If I put $200 on something, I'm a little bit right. I'm more right than wrong. I'm more right than wrong. And here's what I can tell you about just being right and being wrong in general. If you're wrong about something, admit it immediately and learn from it. Immediately. Do not fight it. Admit it immediately and learn from it. If you're wrong about something. Because if you are the smartest and best person at sussing out high stress, right or wrong situations on the planet Earth, being right 60% of the time is a miracle. It's a miracle. If you can be right 60% of the time, it's a fucking miracle. If you can be right 60% of the time and you have a hustle, and you have hustle and maybe a few connections, you can rule the world. But what does that mean? What does it mean? It means you're wrong 40% of the time. I'm not talking about being right about when to cross the road. I'm talking about high stress, competitive situations. If you can be right 60% of the time in high stress, competitive situations, you can rule the world. You can rule the world. So you're still going to be wrong 40% of the time. So you just got to get comfortable with that. You got to get comfortable with it. And the comfort level comes in the learning process. The learning process. Even in something as stupid as Knicks Spurs, where I have $0 fucking dollars, I want to know why I thought about it the wrong way. I still care. I still want to know why I thought about it. If Matt Fitzpatrick misses the cut, if he misses a cut, for $200 fucking dollars in bets, maybe a little bit more, because there's some time between now and tomorrow. Maybe it'll get up to a 500. I'm talking myself into betting more on it right now. Maybe if he misses the cut completely, maybe I will revisit it. I mean, I've lost some big bets in my life. I've won some big bets in my life. But I mean, obviously, you win more than you lose, and it all works out. Triple J says, can't wait to see Rom tilt his face off. Yeah, he might. Rom is sort of built for this course. I'm not anti-Rom, but the odds on him are way too short. Way too short. Rom should be 30-1, something like this. What do they have him at? Was he 9-1, something like this? Something crazy? 12-1? I don't even remember what I saw. It was a crazy number. So Rom is a great player, and he's sort of built for this course, but his number's horrible. Morikawa puts the big egg roll on the table and wins. I'll put you in the main event. Wow. Triple J says, if Morikawa puts his big egg roll on the table and wins, he'll put me in the main event. Wow. Unbelievable. That either means Triple J either really believes in Morikawa, does not believe in Morikawa at all, or really, really believes in me in the main event. Well, Triple J, I got sour news for you, Jack. If you put me in the main event, you're just lighting money on fire. Here's what I'll do if you put me in the main event. I'll take the 10,000 and I'll call you up. Let's say you give me the 10,000 at noon or whatever. I'm supposed to fucking go sign up. Okay? You give me the 10,000 at noon. I'll call you an hour later from Shadow Creek. I'll say, get your clubs. We're playing Shadow Creek. Then, after Shadow Creek, we'll go to Joel Robuchon. We'll have a great dinner, and we'll drink an 82 Petrus or something, an 82 Riechborg, or whatever I can afford with the $10,000. Then we'll head to Spearmint Rhino. We'll dust off the rest of the money, and then after all of that, I will let you know that you just won the World Series of Poker. Because that's where your 10,000 is going, okay? Your 10,000 is going to a round of golf at Shadow Creek, a nice dinner Joel Robuchon with a bottle of Riechborg, and Spearmint Rhino. Maybe a limo ride over to Spearmint Rhino. That's where the 10,000 is going, okay? $0 fucking dollars of the 10,000 fucking dollars is going to me sitting for fucking, what is it? You have to sit there for a month now? A fucking month? How fucking long does that tournament take? It fucking takes forever. $0 of it is going to me sitting at a miserable tournament table with miserable tournament people. Okay? $0 fucking dollars is going to that. The thing about me is that you have to remember, and I understand if you've forgotten this because it doesn't look like it, The thing about me that you have to remember is I'm a multi fucking millionaire. There's a 0% chance I'm going to play the main event. You think if I wanted to play the main event, I wouldn't play the main event? The main event is a penny to me. It's one fucking penny. If I wanted to play the main event, I'd play the main event. The reason I don't play the main event is because it's miserable. It's fucking miserable. Not only is it miserable, but I'd be bad at it. I'm not a tournament guy. I don't know push-fold charts. I don't know like GTO button versus big blind strategy. I don't know pay jumps. A pay jump for me is $500,000 on oil. That's a pay jump for me, okay? Or maybe shorting it now. The chat says it would be great content watching you play the main event. You know, you might be right. It could be great content, but I think you're basically getting that content right now. Okay? I think the content that you would get watching me play the main event would not be that much different than the content you're getting right now. It'd basically be me bitching about the main event. And it doesn't cost you $10,000 for me to bitch about the main event. I can bitch about the main event for free. You're getting it for free. I think the round of golf at Shadow Creek, the dinner at Joel Robuchon, the bottle of Petrus, and the night at Sapphires would be far better for you and content for the show than me sitting with a bunch of fucking Euro scum fucking folding hands in the main event for a month. However fucking long a stupid tournament goes on. A stupid $10,000 tournament. It goes on for fucking ever. Day 1, day 2, day 3, 1A, 1B, 1C, day 5, day 6, day 7. I could never win the day. I could never win the main event. I could never win it. I would kill myself before the end. Like that guy who jumped off the fucking parking garage at the Wynn, the 1-1 no limit player who was living with his friend. That would be me. They'd be like, oh my God, Limon Poker has made it to day 4 of the main event. He's in the money. Are you even in the money on day 4? It's probably like day 8 you're in the money. I don't even know when you're in the fucking money. He's in the money on day 4. It looks like he hasn't taken his seat yet. How much did he bag? It looks like that Limon Poker hasn't taken his seat yet, and he's in the money on day 4 of the main event. What a story. What a story. Wait. I mean, who does the commentary on this? Joe Stapleton? Or fucking Tuckman, some douchebag like fucking Tuckman, some fucking complete douche. Wait. I'm getting news in my ear. Limon, who has made day 4 of the main event, has just jumped off the parking garage at the Wynn and splattered himself onto one of Steve Wynn's concubines. I would rather fucking splatter myself off the fucking parking garage. I mean, okay, maybe I do the encore because I'm classy. So maybe I would jump off the encore because I'm classy. Then show up to fucking day 5B of some stupid fucking 10K tournament. I just don't give a fuck. I'm sorry if this hurts people's feelings. This is not what I'm supposed to be saying on a poker show, by the way. This is exactly the opposite of what I'm supposed to be saying on a poker show. This is the opposite of what the World Poker Tour pays me for. I'm sorry, World Poker Tour. I'm sorry, Triads. I'm sorry, poker dudes and bros. I know that I'm supposed to say that I look forward to this all year, and it's a dream of mine to have a fucking bracelet, and it's just so great, and we're like, everyone's like a big family, and gaga goo goo gaga gaga goo goo. No. It's like the fucking the Baton Death March. It's like Bridge over the River Kwai. It's literally the Baton Death March. I can't whistle. That's what a poker tournament is. It's a fucking Baton Death March. It's endless. It's endless fucking nonsense. Like, I'm going to look at red and black rectangles for fucking 20 fucking days, however long the main event goes. Like, I'm going to look at them fucking red and black rectangles for half of a month. I'm going to look at red and black rectangles. When they tell me to show up, I'm going to show up. When they tell me we're on break, I'm going to go on break. When they tell me to piss, I'm going to go piss. I'm going to run into the bathroom. Oh, yes, me and Chainsaw, we're both sprinting to the fucking bathroom. And everybody's just pissing on each other's feet. When they tell me I have to come back to the table, I come back to it's so great to have a job. I love having this fucking job. I love working my poker job. I show up on time. I go on break when they tell me to go on break. I go to the bathroom when they tell me to go to the bathroom. I work until they tell me that I can leave. And then I go back to my hotel room for fucking 10 fucking minutes, sleep, and come back and do it all again. I love my poker job. It's so great. Doot doot. Doot 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 doot. It's a fucking Baton Death March. It's the bridge over the River Kwai. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, oh, look at me. I don't even have time to eat. I have to order from All American Dave. That's the guy, right? Somebody tell me, I have to have some shitty fucking food, some disgusting fucking slop brought to me in a clear to-go container because I don't have fucking time to eat. And look at me, I'm on Twitter. Ooh, look at me. At All American Dave, please bring the saddest fucking Caesar salad ever fucking made and the shittiest fucking roast beef sandwich to table 5,224. I'm in seat 8, okay? What fucking kind of life is that? What self-respecting person lives that life? And here's, like, I just don't understand it. There's only two types of people that play fucking poker tournaments. Only two fucking types of fucking people that play poker tournaments. People who are completely fucking broke. Oh, there's three types, but the third type doesn't matter. There's 98.9% of the people, okay, who play poker tournaments are completely fucking broke, begging for money, fucking wannabe, sycophant, fucking losers, or they are gambling addicts. Because you have to be a gambling addict to stay jazzed for that period of time, or broke. You have to be broke or a gambling addict. Now, there is a third type, 1.2% are sponsored pros, and that's me. And that's Dan Negreanu, that's fucking Phil Ivey, that's whatever big chick boob of the week, big boob chick of the week. Hey, I'm the big boob chick of the week. Look at these fucking tatas. Put me in the main event, fucking Gamble.com. Okay, now I've stretched my shirt out. Now I've fucking stretched my shirt trying to pretend I have nipples. Okay, that's it. But even I, as a sponsored pro, don't want to will not play it. Will not play it. I will not do it. So, long story short, Triple J, long story short, give me the $10,000 if Morikawa wins. I'm not telling you not to put me in the main event. I'm not telling you not to put me in the main event. What I'm telling you is how I'm going to spend the $10,000. We are going to have a good time. What we are going to do with your $10,000 is we're going to do the party that if I won the main event, we're going to do that party first. We're going to do the party first. And we're not going to do the main event. We're going to start with the party. We're going to start with fucking Shadow Creek, Joel Robuchon, a bottle of Petrus, and the Sapphire Strip Club with the burritos. With the burritos. Because they do serve burritos at Sapphire Strip Club. So we're going to start with the party. We're not going to do the main event. We're just going to start with the party. We're going to start with the party. Okay? So you're going to get your $10,000 worth. I guarantee you that. But I'm not going to fucking sit around for fucking 15 straight days and watch red and black triangles with the most miserable, fucking horrible people on earth. That's not going to happen. That part isn't going to happen. Because, like I told you, I'm not poor, I'm not broke, I'm not a gambling addict, I am a sponsored pro, but I don't want any of my sponsorship money to go to that. I want all my sponsorship money to go to this. Okay? The sweet nectar. All right. Phone lines open, 516-259-9515. Call in any topic. 516-259-9515. We got lots of viewers tonight, lots of people in chat. I believe the phone lines are open. If somebody's having trouble calling in, let me know. But I believe the phone lines are open. 516-259-9515. If the phone is just ringing or blah blah blah. We have had terrorist attacks on the phone in the past. So if you're trying to call in and the phone isn't working, let me know. If you're trying to call in and the phone isn't working, let me know in chat and we'll figure all that out. Oh no, the phone's working. Here we go. 775, you're on Pokersesh.
Hey, Limon, what's going on, man?
What's up, my brother?
You want to talk some slot shit?
Oh, do I want to talk slots? There's nothing in the world that I love more than a greasy, loose slot. Okay?
I knew it.
Loose, lubed up, loose slots are my favorite topic.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Lionel for turning me on to the Powerball.
Oh.
And sucking on the Powerball pipe and crushing.
Dude.
I made over $1,000.
Pokersesh pays. Say it. Pokersesh pays.
What's that?
Pokersesh pays.
Oh, yes, it does. That's what I appreciate it. Let's make some money. Teamwork.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dreams work, yes.
Let's see. I played 25-50 with Brad Owen a few weeks ago. That was kind of cool.
So where'd you play with Brad at?
So this is at Grayton in his hometown. It's called Grayton Casino, Santa Rosa.
So Grattan?
And he goes,
Grattan Casino? Grayton. They have 25-50?
Yeah. Well, they got a 10 and a quarter game every Friday.
Right.
And like a few times a year, Brad Owen comes to visit his family and he jumps in there and they kick it up a little.
You know, I would be worried if they kicked up the game for me.
Thank you.
I never want anyone to kick up the game for me. That's a bad look.
Yeah, I just sat with him just to play, nothing.
No. If I ever sit in a 10-25 game, I want everybody at the table to say, "Can we make this 5-10?" The last thing I want them to say is, "Can we make this 10-25-50?" He's got all that fucking that Austin card room money now they got reopened.
Yeah.
So
hey, let's see. I got a new hustle I figured out. There's a new game on the market, and hold on a second. Let me get you out of here. Apologize.
you got a busy day down there?
Sorry about that. I'm driving.
You're driving, okay.
So there's this new game. I'm not gonna tell you. We'll just call it Bingo Bango Bongo.
Okay.
But it's this game that when they first release it, it basically randomizes a bunch of plays.
Okay.
So it creates a bunch of AP plays.
Right.
So I've been stumbling onto these plays a while,
Okay.
and we've managed to find a few of them, make a shitload of money.
Oh.
But the best thing we did is we found this this casino expanded, and they opened up a whole new room, and they had this new high limit room,
Right.
and we found a plate that was like $2,500 a spin.
$2,500 a spin? That's insane.
Yeah, so it's incredible. It's insane. I mean, it's the highest stakes you can do. So
Right.
So I took your advice. I've been networking and assembling kind of some teammates, and
Right.
basically we got a group together. We pulled our money together, and we took this play down, and we made like $300,000.
Holy shit. Now, did you contact Lionel Hutz for that or no?
I don't have his number.
Well,
but,
you have to contact him through 2+2. On 2+2, his name is Lionel Hutz.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's too late now. You already have a group together. But I mean, come on, you should have included Lionel Hutz.
Oh, my bad, Lionel. I apologize about that.
Okay, but I mean, if
But
at $2,500 a spin, I know you're not saying the name, but everyone's going to figure it out, right? How many $2,500 a spin games are there?
there's a few.
Okay.
I mean, it could be, the smart ones will know, but
Right.
normal people aren't gonna.
Now, what do you mean that it randomizes AP plays? Explain that to me. That's interesting.
So it's basically like a slot machine that's basically got a bunch of must hits in every denom,
Okay.
and the must hit number randomness. So every time you hit the number, it resets to a random number.
Okay.
And when they reset the machine or when they put out a new one, it randomizes all the plays, and you'll find a handful of good plays in there. So we just show up and check for the plays, and then we run them all, and we've been doing pretty well.
So
Pretty exciting.
wait. How do you? Okay, it randomizes the good plays, and then you say you run them all. How do you run them to figure out which of the random plays is EV positive?
Well, we search through the machine and we know which ones are playable,
Okay.
and then we just systematically go through them with like a shared bankroll, and we run all the plays. We play them through,
Okay.
and then we pick the problem.
Hello? We lost you. Hello?
Oh no! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Can you hear me?
Okay, got you.
I apologize. I'm driving to Tahoe. If I lose you, I apologize. I'm sorry.
I love Tahoe. You can go play. You can go play golf there. There's a bunch of great golf courses there. I don't know if you golf.
I golf a little. Yeah, it's a great place to be in the summer.
So are you going there for slot AP?
So I'm going there to see if they got bingo, bango, bongo.
Are you going to go to the Cal Neva?
not on the south side. I'm in State Line.
Yeah,
I'm at South Lake.
back in the old days of card counting, people used to go to the Cal Neva.
You know, my first job as a poker dealer was at the Club Cal Neva in Reno.
Oh,
Time ago.
wow. Yeah, the Cal Neva is a famous club on the state line in California, Nevada. And
Yeah,
they
Sinatra and Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, they used
Rat
to
Pack.
yeah, they used to take huge action because people would just stop there to play. They didn't want to drive any farther. It's the same reason why Prim used to be a big deal. You know about Prim, right?
Yeah, they're closing it down, I guess.
Yeah, Prim doesn't exist anymore, but Prim 20 years ago, 40 years ago was a huge deal because people just didn't want to drive any farther. They just stopped right there at Prim. People used to just stop.
Right.
They used to just stop at the Cal Neva. They never went any farther. But now everybody just goes to the nice casino. So Prim is out of business. I think the Cal Neva might be closed. I don't even know if it's open anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were like selling the ownership and it was closed down for a while.
Right.
I don't know what's going on with it.
Yeah, it was super famous. Yeah, I love Tahoe. I go to Tahoe every year.
So one consequence though of this bingo bango bongo machine or whatever is these plays are pretty big.
Right.
Some of these plays are over $100, right?
Right.
So I mentioned to you in an earlier call that I was concerned about maybe being barred from Pechanga
Right.
and some other casinos, and I want to let you know that that has happened. They barred me at Pechanga, and they barred me at Verona,
Wow.
and they barred me at Table Mountain, all for playing slots.
So when
Noodles.
they walked up to you and barred you, what'd they say to you?
So at Pechanga, I never gave them the satisfaction. They just kind of canceled my card, and I didn't go back.
Wow.
I didn't want to get served.
Right.
And then at Verona, after they handed me my hand pay, they said, "You're too good for us. You're not allowed to play here anymore."
So did they actually trespass you, or did they just say you couldn't play slots?
They trespassed me.
Wow. They won't
Yeah,
even.
I didn't let them. Yeah.
Go.
I didn't. Like I said, I didn't do the official procedure at Pechanga. I didn't give them because I don't want to get the paperwork in there.
Right.
I could potentially go back or whatever. But yeah, that's 3 casinos that have trespassed me for AP slots. So just want to let you know that's a reality.
Well,
And I didn't fuck around. I didn't make it stink.
right.
They ran an algorithm on my play, and in the case of Verona, I played some $100 plays, and a host approached me, and then that was it. They came a few minutes later and said, they checked out. They probably looked at my file. They see that I'm a winning player,
Right.
and the owner knows about AP, so they kick out APs, and I got axed.
So when I get kicked out of a casino, they never trespass me. They always just say, your blackjack play is too strong. We welcome your business. Play anything else you want, but if you play blackjack again, we're going to trespass you. Or sometimes at Ultimate Texas, they do the same thing when I'm steering the dealer. You're telling me these guys didn't even say you can stay and play anything else you want?
Yeah, no, I know with blackjack players, they say you can play slots or whatever, but with if you're an AP slot player, they just go straight to banning. They don't want you.
Wow.
You're too good for them.
Wow. Do not pass go.
Yeah.
Do not collect the $200. They just go, they don't, no kissing, no blowjob, just right to anal. Anal first.
Yeah, you can't. You can't park your car here.
You know what? That's really weird. It's like so disrespectful.
I mean, I take it as a compliment, but it also, I'm not trying to get barred from, ATM machines.
No, but it's very disrespectful that they trespass you. Like, can you not go in and go to a restaurant?
No, yeah, I'm not allowed on property, and yeah, it would be, they could arrest me or whatever. So
No,
I'm
but
not gonna fuck with it.
No, but do you see how That's very disrespectful. Like, they do not view you even as a human.
Right?
Like, when I get barred, it's always so respectful. It's always like, the guy who bars me always has a glimmer of sort of like envy in his eyes. Like, sir, or the woman, sir, your play is too strong for us. They always say sort of the same thing. We welcome you to enjoy yourself in the casino, but respectfully, we have to let you know that you cannot play blackjack again. If you play blackjack again, we will trespass you, right? That's the way the story goes, right? But with you, they're just like, you're scum, you're a fucking maggot, get the fuck out of our casino. Don't even eat here. Do not even eat here. Why?
The guy was cool. The guy was pretty cool with me. You know, we both understood the deal, and he was polite and all that. But yeah, the message is clear. You know, you're not.
But why do? Ask me that. I'll ask you. Why do you think they won't even let you eat there?
It's just, I don't know. It's just the way they do it. They just trespass you from the whole property.
But
just be done with it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Why do you think they treat you different than card counters?
I don't know that they do. I just think that in the old days, you know, there was no slot AP. And so...
Oh, we lost you. We lost you, 775. Anonymous, you're on Pokersesh.
Oh, maybe in the new era.
Oh, he's sort of back. Anonymous, 775. We lost you. I didn't hear your description. I didn't hear your reason for why you are treated different than a card counter. Can you do it again? Okay, you're driving through the trees, 775. We lost you. We lost you. Anonymous, you're on Pokersesh.
Schmuck.
Oh, God. I should have known better. What's up, Grimstar, my main man? The Grimmy.
Any tips?
Any
For
tips?
getting a preferential table transfer VIP status from the floor?
Oh, you just go right into it. No foreplay. You're like a no fore. Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay, 775's back. Hold on a second, Grimstar. 775, you're back on. You're driving through the tall trees. We can't hear you.
My apologies. Sorry, I'm coming into the lake now. It should be all right. Sorry about that.
All right. So
I mean, go ahead.
You were explaining why you think that you're treated like so much worse than a card counter.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's worse. I think it's just, you know, the slots are 90% of the casino.
Right.
And if you're beating them, you know, they're not going to let you come in and do other shit. They're just going to. I mean, I don't know any slot APs that have gotten any partial ban. You know, it's from what I hear, it's always just been a permanent lifetime ban if you're an AP slot player and they bar you or whatever.
Do you think it's because it's a machine? Because it's like you're beating a machine, and so they just treat you like a machine? They don't treat you like a person?
Could be. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty comical to me. I mean, you're kicking me out for beating a slot machine. Okay.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. This is a weird sociological experiment. I would love to have somebody call in. I know that people from different casinos listen to this show. I know because I've gotten a message from them that the guys from Circa listen to this show. I know that the Commerce listen to this show, but they don't have slot machines. I know all the LA casino executives listen to the show. They don't have slot machines, so I don't know if they can answer this. Maybe a guy from Morongo or Pachanga or Agua Caliente. I'm sure that somebody from Agua Caliente listens to the show. I'm actually 100% sure of it, but they're not really an executive. They're just a pit boss. But maybe somebody from Agua Caliente could call in and tell me, and tell 775 why the slot APs can't even go to the fucking snack shop anymore. Why they're fully trespassed. I mean, it's either that they have no respect for you, or it's because they have incredible respect for you. It's like what they're saying is, if you can beat a machine, we know you can beat blackjack, we know you can beat everything, so we're just done with you. What do you think?
I don't know, but I kind of have a follow-up kind of question that leads into this.
Okay.
So I'm a YouTuber,
right?
And I started doing a YouTube around, and I started doing the slot,
right? Oh no.
And those.
We love. All right.
So the third casino that barred me,
right?
I got barred, and I put a few videos up. Maybe the next day, nobody knows about it, and I got a comment in one of my videos that said, "Enjoy your ban at Table Mountain."
Oh wow!
So basically, what we figured out is that probably another AP called in and ratted on me to get me banned.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Fucking Lionel Hutz! It's fucking Lionel Hutz! That 2-bit fucking Benedict Arnold Lionel Hutz! Oh my god!
Is that savage?
I mean,
is that crazy?
Okay, listen, 775. If you go back and listen to this show, I told you this was going to happen. I said there's no fucking way that fucking guys who fucking suck on vape sticks and try to sell candy and coffee for a living and can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing slot AP aren't going to eat each other alive. They're not. I said they're just going to eat each other alive, because you can't tell me that if you go in to fucking I think it was you, or maybe or maybe it was Lionel told me that when you guys go in to fucking Morongo on a Saturday night, there's 50 APs. If there's 50 fucking APs, you guys are going to fucking start eating each other alive, because the money is just going to dwindle. And I remember my advice at that time was, you have to try to become friends with the casino. That was my advice, and that's still my advice. And it's not just friends in the way you think that you're friends. So, like, let me tell you a story. In the slot AP world, the guys who are making the most money, maybe the top 5% of the guys who are making the most money, are doing slot AP, right? So that might be, let's say there's 1,000 slot APs in the United States. So I'm just giving you a round number. It's probably bigger. So that would mean that there's 50 guys making the most money out of that 1,000, the top 5%, all right? When you start looking past that number, almost every person going down the next 50 spots is going to be a casino employee. It's going to be a casino employee. If it isn't already, it will be very soon. They are going to be people who help the casino or the slot machine companies find slot APs, or discourage slot APs, or trick slot APs. Like, I'm gonna tell you something, and I mean, I want you to like internalize this, but it's not a directive. There's an old saying. The old saying is, the person who makes the most money in a gold rush is the guy selling shovels, okay? It's not the actual guys mining for gold after a certain point. The people that make the most money mining for gold are already gone. They're long gone. They've already made all the fucking gold. Now, the guy making all the money is the guy selling shovels to the idiots, okay? So, let me reflect that on my own life. on my own life, I started playing because it will show you like an arc of making money. And I'm not telling you to do anything, and I don't know shit, okay? But this arc will give you an idea of like little things that you can do to make more money, okay? In my own life, I started playing poker before the poker boom in the 90s, casino poker. I was part of what was basically known as the rounders boom. It was a mini microscopic boom of people who watched rounders and were good at poker and said, they play poker in casinos? I never even knew they fucking played poker in casinos, and I was a card counter. I didn't know they played for any real money. Okay, so, because nobody gave a fuck about poker players. Nobody. The World Series of Poker back then would get like 100 people in it. It was a 10-table tournament. I would have played in a 10-table tournament. I love a 10-table tournament. I would kill for a 10-table tournament. I'm not going to spend fucking 15 days playing poker. Okay, so anyway, I end up going through the first mini poker boom, into the online poker boom, into the giant casino poker boom, and at basically the crash, the beginning of the crash, not the end where we're at now, late stage nonsense. At the beginning of the crash, 2010, at the beginning, I started saying like, to myself, I started saying like, well, who's making all the fucking money? And I started saying to myself, you know who's making all the fucking money? It's the guy who collects the rake. The guy who collects the rake is making all the fucking money. The casinos are making all the fucking money. So like, this is sort of hard to explain, but this is like game theory. What I'm telling you is game theory, okay? So in a game theory situation, the first person to switch wins, okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, if you're on the losing side, the first person to switch wins, okay? So if you see the tide turn, I saw the tide turning, okay? The last person to switch makes nothing, they make nothing. They're losers, they're fucking broke, nobodies, okay? The first person to switch wins, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you, 775, is, keep your options open. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, right?
No, I hear you. Yeah, you want to mine the miners, and if there's some way for me to do this in the AP slot world, I'll figure it out.
Listen to me. There is a guy right now in every casino that barred you who wears a suit and a tie and a badge who makes $185,000 a year, okay? That guy doesn't know. Yeah. He knows nothing. Nothing. Literally fucking nothing. And he's told his boss, who makes $1.8 million a year, that he knows everything. And that guy would fucking kill to have you show up in blue jeans and a hoodie and save his ass. Save his ass. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm telling you is, you might be, and this is what I'm telling you. I'm not giving you the timeline. I'm not smart enough to give you the timeline. You know way more about this than me. You know so much more about this than me. I'm a fucking zygote. You're a fully grown human being. But listen to me. This zygote has been through this process many times, okay? If you are entering late stage slot AP, the first man to switch wins, okay? And you obviously understand this because you have a YouTube channel, and Phil Galfond has made so much more fucking money not playing poker than he ever made playing poker. Doug Polk has made so much more money not playing poker than he ever made playing poker. Daniel Negreanu hasn't even fucking made a dollar. He's made so much more fucking money not playing poker than he ever made playing poker. Me, Limon, has made so fucking much more money ever not playing poker than I made playing poker, and I made millions playing poker. So I'm trying to tell you, the first man to switch wins. If you've entered late stage slot AP, I'm telling you, be prepared. Be the man, all right?
All right.
Thank you,
Hey,
7-7.
did you, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Trooper Ryan DePaulo? Do you know about that?
No, please tell me.
Okay, so you know Trooper has a channel. He
Yeah.
switched from the Trooper to Action Pursuit Slots, which is kind of a play on words for AP, right?
Right.
And Ryan DePaulo, you know who this guy is?
No, tell me.
Yeah, he's like a YouTube streamer, tournament player. D-Negs bankrolls him. He's got a YouTube channel. He's pretty funny.
But he,
But
okay.
he trolls Trooper. He has like a Trooper moment of the week on
Right.
his YouTube every week. So he's been trolling Trooper, and during the World Series, he set up like a kind of like a grudge match.
Yeah, but you know what?
So it's like a cash.
You know what the worst thing about trolling Trooper is?
What?
You have to watch all his content. So this guy, Ryan Paul, maybe he's related to Jake Paul or whatever. This guy, Ryan Paul, he has to literally watch every fucking minute of Trooper's content to troll Trooper. That's like, I don't think I could be paid to do that. I don't think you could pay me to do that. Anyway, go on.
So it culminated. They had this grudge match like a week or two ago, and it was on the I think it was on the WPT thing.
Right.
And basically,
Wait. You're telling me this was like on my channel?
yeah.
You're telling me
like a
this?
week ago.
You're telling me this fucking slop was on my channel? How the fuck did I not know about it?
While you were away.
Oh, as well as in France. Okay.
Yeah. So Trooper ended up losing the match, and kind of during the stream, DePaulo was kind of talking some shit about AP slots,
Oh,
and Trooper just went right to, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
what?
And it got kind of tense. And then basically after that, Trooper got rid of his channel on YouTube.
So
Killed his channel.
So Trooper thought people didn't know that Advantage Play Slots was him?
Well, his channel's Action Pursuit Slots, and
Or whatever.
in Vegas, it's a big issue getting barred. So I think DePaulo wasn't respecting, Trooper's position, and I think Trooper's just being cautious and doesn't want the heat.
But how
Trooper
could...
still have the channel. I'm looking at it right now. 8 days ago.
Oh, Grimstar's looking at it.
What do you mean
He
Trooper
had
took
a
the
lot
channel
of
down?
content, and he just killed it. He just killed the channel.
So
That's so bullshit.
let me ask you something, 775. On Trooper's AP slot channel, couldn't you hear his stupid Trooper voice? What up? Here I am, Huff and Puff. I'm at the fucking Huff and Puff, sipping a fucking cup of coffee. It's the not Trooper, sipping a cup of coffee at the fucking Huff and Puff. Oh, look who's coming on the hover round. It's not Lady Trooper selling some fucking candy. Couldn't you hear his stupid fucking voice on there?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so if you could hear his stupid fucking voice on there, how did anyone not think it was the Trooper?
well, they know it's him, but they don't know that he's doing, he doesn't bill it as he's doing advantage play. He just makes it look like he's pursuing action.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so he's playing poker against this Ryan Paul dipshit, and the Ryan Paul guy's beating him, and the Ryan Paul guy says, "Oh, you're doing advantage play," but doesn't the Ryan Paul guy say that, like, isn't the whole point of this challenge that Trooper's an idiot?
I mean, yeah, right. The Apollo's just kind of, looking for clout or something. I don't know. He's just picking on the Trooper, basically.
Okay.
The Trooper agreed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Paulo guy thinks Trooper's an idiot, and the Paulo guy is saying, "Oh, you fucking play Huff and Puff for fucking money. You fucking ride around and hover around. You fucking blow grape vape in old women's faces. Whatever." Okay. Now,
Yeah.
why wouldn't Trooper just say at that point, "Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a fucking moron. You caught me. I suck at poker. You're crushing me. I suck at slots. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You fucking caught me. Yes, I'm an idiot. Yes, I lose money at gambling. Yes, I try to sell coffee and candy because I suck at gambling." And then, like, but it's a ruse. Like, listen to me. It's a ruse. If Trooper's really making hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars being a slot AP like you, why wouldn't he, let's just say this. Okay, it's me. Here's Ryan Paulo, okay? Ryan Paulo says, "Oh, fucking Lyman's a fucking fish. He fucking sucks. He's the worst. He's horrible." Right? And meanwhile,
the other line, but I'm gonna turn off my call.
Okay, shut up, Grimstar. You're annoying me. Okay, Ryan Paulo says, "Oh, fucking Lyman's a fish. Lyman sucks. Lyman's horrible. Lyman cannot win money at anything." Okay, let's say that. Okay, right? Then, meanwhile, I'm making hundreds of thousands of dollars on slot AP, like Trooper is supposedly making, right? Because that's what slot APs make. You make that. The other 335 makes that. Lionel Hutz makes that. The best slot APs are all making six figures, okay? So if this Ryan Paulo guy tells me that I'm a fish and I suck and I'm horrible, I'm not funny, my shows suck, and I'm losing lots of money at slots, it's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I would not quit him. I would try to be with him every minute of every day because I could pretend to be stupid. Like when Trooper quits him, what Trooper is actually doing is saying that he's a failure. He's not thinking. Okay, I'm going to speak to Trooper right now. Okay, Trooper, I know you watch. Obviously you watch. I know you're listening. Obviously you're listening. I mean, I know. You won't call in because you think I'm going to be mean to you, but I'm not going to be mean to you, Trooper. We've known each other for a long fucking time. You were on the old Pokersesh. You were on Live at the Bike. When have I ever been mean to you? Never. Never. I've never treated you badly, ever, one time. And I know you're afraid I'm going to treat you badly, but I'm not going to treat you badly. And here's the proof. Here's the proof, Trooper. I'm looking straight into the fucking camera. I'm going to look straight into the fucking camera. I'm going to tell you the truth. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes, Trooper. Trooper. Look into my fucking eyes. You're just really bad at this. And you need my help. Because, you're just not a correct hustler. You hustle a lot. You hustle more than anybody. That hurts my eyes to hold them open like that. I feel like I'm a Clockwork Orange. You have more hustle than most people could ever dream of having. You have so much fucking hustler, and yet you're bad at hustling. You're horrible at it. You're the fucking worst. You don't know. This is why 10, 15 years ago when I told you, make the casinos pay you. And then you did make the casino pay you, and then you ended up being a dealer. How the fuck can you make the casino pay you? You did everything I told you to do. I changed your fucking life, and then you ended up being a dealer? It's because you just have problems. You got fucking problems. I'm trying, okay, listen to me. I have a soft spot for you. I'm going to open my eyes again. I have a soft spot for you. I've never given you anything but the best advice in the world. I was the reason that you fucking had the job running the fucking game. You had never thought of that in your fucking life. It never crossed your fucking mind. But when you are a even moderately famous poker player, you should always be getting the rake from every game you play in. And then you literally became a fucking dealer. Like, how does that fucking happen? If I had to deal cards for 1 second, there'd be a gun in my mouth. 2 guns in my mouth. I would just save up money to put 3 guns in my mouth. Now listen to me. And now you fucked this up. I don't know who Ryan Paulo is. He's probably a perfectly fine guy. Whatever. He invites you on his show, so I guess he's more famous than you. I mean, why would you do it if he's less famous than you? So I guess he's more famous than you, so you fucking did it. And then he started talking, and then the reason is because he's making fun of you and saying you're a fucking moron, okay? Okay, that's perfect. Listen to me, Trooper, I'm trying to tell you something. People say I'm a moron all day long. All fucking day. All week, all month, all year. If I am involved in a gambit, so let's say I get involved in an actual gambit. I haven't been involved in a gambit in a long time, but let's say I was involved in a gambit. Wayne has this game, 2-hand hold'em, okay? Let's say I knew how to crush 2-hand hold'em, Wayne Chang, WSOP superstar. Let's say that I knew how to crush 2-hand hold'em, okay? And he's got it in multiple casinos and online. Let's say I'm crushing 2-hand hold'em for a good 6-figure amount of a year that I need. Let's say I need the money, which obviously you do. If somebody wants to do a podcast where I'm a moron who does not understand 2-hand hold'em, who doesn't understand poker, who doesn't understand coffee, who doesn't understand life, there's nothing I would want to do more than just be the clown. And people know I'm telling the truth. Because for so much of my life, I've just been the clown. I'm just a clown. Look at me. I'm that clown guy. I'm that fucking clown guy with millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars. I'm just the clown guy. This is how you don't prove when you actually need the money and when you're actually making the money, you don't prove you're smart by proving you're smart. When you actually need the money and you're actually making the money, you prove you're smart by pretending you're fucking dumb. By pretending you're dumb. You know how much of my life I spent pretending I'm dumb? Like, the majority of my life I spent pretending I'm fucking dumb. Oh, hey, look at me. Oh, look at me. Look at my fucking hair. Look at the fucking clown hair. Oh, I don't know. What are we going to play? Deuce to 7 triple draw? How does that work? What are the rules to that? Oh, look at this dealer. Oh, what? Oh, look at me. I'm sipping a beer. Oh, look at me. I'm chugging a beer. Oh, look at me. I'm pass posting 10 times my fucking bet. Oh, I didn't mean to pass post 10 times my fucking bet. I'm drunk. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, look at me. I'm on the golf course. Can I hit a ball? Do I even know how to play golf? Oh, we're betting $1,000 a hole. Whee! It went in the hole. How did that happen? How did the ball go in the hole? Whee! I don't know how the ball went in the hole. I'm stupid. I'm just a clown guy who shows up and always ends up with all the fucking money. Now I'm rich. I don't have to pretend anymore. I don't pretend. I just tell the truth. And so you aren't rich, so I'm going to tell you the truth. If a guy says you're stupid and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, pretend you're fucking stupid. Don't quit the show. Never quit the show. Continue with the show. The show is going to make you so much fucking money. I'm talking to 775 right now. I'm talking to 775. 775 is getting thrown out of casinos. You want to know why he's getting thrown out of casinos? Nobody thinks he's stupid. He needs to be more stupid. He doesn't look stupid enough. He needs to be more stupid. I'm sorry, 775. What? Continue, please.
So, I mean, I got to defend Trooper a little here. I think what he's doing is pretty smart.
Okay.
I think what he's recognizing is that Brian DePaulo's blowing him up to the casinos where he works.
Right.
And if he gets barred from those casinos, he can't make the money.
No, but he doesn't.
So,
he doesn't work. Wait. Trooper. I could be wrong here. The last I heard, Trooper was dealing cards. What does he do? What is his job?
Oh, he's a slot AP.
No. But you don't understand me, 775. Brian DePaulo.
Oh.
When Trooper is on Brian DePaulo's show, he's not coming on there as a hero. He's coming on there as a moron, right?
Well, it's not exactly DePaulo's show. It's the WPT, and they had other people doing these grudge matches. So
yeah, but
Brian
DePaulo's more famous than Trooper.
Debatable, but yeah, they're about, in the YouTube spectrum, yeah, DePaulo may be more popular.
The only reason I say that is because the Paulo guy, why would Trooper do it? Trooper would only do it if he's moving up. Trooper understands social media more than a guy, that's Brian guy who showed up 10 minutes ago. You never punch down, you only punch up.
I mean, I feel bad for Trooper because I think he went on there to kind of settle the beef, and it just kind of escalated and got worse.
I feel, okay, listen.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Trooper because Trooper should always consult me before he does anything in his life. Literally. Before he fucks Lady Trooper, before he goes down on Lady Trooper, he should ask me what the proper method is. I'm not even joking. He should consult me before he fucking does everything because I literally fucking gave him the blueprint of making money in a casino, okay? This is 15 years ago probably now. Who knows how many years? This is 2010. I gave him the fucking blueprint of how to make money in a casino, okay? And he took the blueprint and he started making money and then he became a dealer. He fucking became a dealer. I would rather be the guy who, after you get done taking a piss, hands you a tissue than the fucking dealer. I know somebody's going to be mad at me now, but I mean...
Hey.
I mean...
I used to be a dealer. Hey.
But I mean, here's the reason why. Dealers all... Okay, I'm at 775. You're going to be happy. I know that you're mad right now, but you're going to be happy. Dealers... The guy who gives you the tissue after you take a piss and asks you if you want a mint, he doesn't want anything more. That's what he wants. He wants to give you tissue. He wants to give you a mint. He might have hopes and dreams, but nobody knows what those hopes and dreams are. All right? The guy who's dealing cards to you wants to be more, and everyone on earth knows what he wants to be. He wants to be a professional gambler. Every fucking dealer on the fucking planet Earth wishes they were the guy on the other side of the table with the fucking giant stack of high society. Every one of them. All of them. Okay?
Correct.
And so, because of that, that's why I could never be a dealer. Because I know that everyone knows that I'm a failure. If I'm giving you a mint and asking you if I can dry your hands, you don't know if I'm a failure. I might have just got to the country 10 minutes ago. You don't know what's going to happen next, okay? Anything can happen next. But if I'm a fucking dealer, you fucking know I'm a failure. You know it. Every fucking white guy dealer, I'm not talking about a 50-year-old Asian woman, okay? I'm talking about white guy dealers. Every fucking white guy dealer I've ever met, I know one thing about them. They're a literal fucking complete failure. 100% failure. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing because it's so hard to manipulate. It's so hard to manipulate a 50-year-old woman who got here from China, 2 years ago. Okay, I cannot manipulate a woman who just got here from China like fucking 10 minutes ago or whatever. Okay, manipulating a white guy dealer is the easiest thing in the world. I can manipulate a white guy dealer so fucking hard just by giving them an inkling that they could be me. An inkling that they could be me. Okay? And so then I get rulings. I get a lot of things in my favor. They don't call the floor in certain spots. They fucking burn and turn. They when the floor comes on a ruling, they explain things to the floor the way I want them to explain it to the floor. Not like this. Not like, I don't know what happened. I think he did so. No, they explain it the exact way I want it to be explained. So like, but the reason that I can manipulate them is because from 1 millisecond of meeting them, I know everything about their life. They fucking want to be a professional gambler more than their entire DNA makes them want to be a professional gambler. Now, that doesn't mean they can't do it, because you obviously did do it. And many, and this is going to make you feel good, 775, many professional gamblers started as dealers. You know this, right?
Yeah.
Because they had to fuck up so much before they figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's story is different. I would say, compared to being a professional gambler, being a dealer sucks. But compared to working at Walmart or any of those shitty jobs out there, being a dealer is pretty badass. When I was a dealer, I used to play on the clock every day.
Yeah.
So they were paying me minimum wage to play poker.
I get it.
So I'm making a minimum wage plus an hourly. And I know there's a lot of dealers out there doing that. And that's a great fucking job. If you can't make it, just gambling, like,
yes.
These guys are they're putting food on their families.
Yes.
Tables, they're getting medical insurance, 401ks.
Yes.
A professional gambler is not great, but being a dealer is a pretty good job, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm gonna bust your bubble right now. I'm gonna bust your bubble. Okay. Thank you, Grimstar. I'm gonna bust your bubble right now for 1 second, 775. When I compare my life to the other life I could have, I don't compare it to working at Walmart. Okay?
Yeah.
Like,
most of the dealers don't have a high school.
Of course,
education.
Of course, because
it's a great job for people that don't have college education.
It's a great job.
Highest paying job.
Yes, for a
you don't have to do shit.
It's a great job.
Train you.
A dealer, being a dealer is a great job for people who got to the country 10 minutes ago or have a neck tattoo. Okay, that's who it's a great job for. It's not a great job for a professional gambler. A professional gambler, I went from being a vice president of a finance company to being a professional gambler. Those two things were equal. Working at Walmart is not fucking equal. That's not on the table. Okay? If you're comparing your good life to the life of somebody who works at Walmart, you're not doing well. Now, don't take this the wrong way, 775. I respect you and I respect what you've done. I think you're actually exceptionally bright. And it's not, I can just tell by speaking to you that you're exceptionally bright. And guess what that means? It means that you're never going to be a fucking poker dealer again, okay? That's what it means.
That's right.
All right.
We beat him. Never going back. We figured it out. I spent years dealing poker in the hopes that I could learn by watching the hands and
you cannot
people and associating with better players and I've always surrounded myself with the good players that figure out what they're doing, and in my case it worked out. So I don't know.
Listen to me. You can here's what you can figure out about poker from being a poker dealer. I'm going to tell you right now. If you want to be a winning gambler, the number one most important thing you can figure out from being a poker dealer is AP slots. It sure as fuck isn't poker, because every fucking poker dealer learns 100% the wrong things. They all learn the wrong things, and here's the reason why. It's I think in psychology it's called confirmation bias. And here's how it works. I hope I'm using the term correctly. Here's how it works. If you're a poker dealer, every time you work the night shift, not every time, but let's say like twice a month, Twice a month when you work the 4 p.m. to 8 a.m. shift, whatever that is, graveyard or whatever, 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. When you work that night shift, okay, twice a month, what's going to happen is someone at your tables that you like switch back and forth to and you see several times a night is going to be playing 5-10 no limit or 2-5 no limit, and they are going to win 20 buy-ins. 20. So if they're playing 2-5, they're going to have a stack over 10K. If they're playing 5-10, they're going to have a stack close to 20K or over 20K, right? In 5-10, they're going to have a stack over 20K. In 2-5, they're going to have a stack over 10K. And here's the only thing you need to know about that person with that giant stack. There's only one thing you need to know about them. They fucking suck. They're horrible. They're the worst fucking poker player you ever met in your life. They're a fucking fish. They're going to end up broke. There's no fucking way they know one fucking thing about playing poker. Nothing. They know nothing. They play way too many hands, and they play them all super fucking aggressively. They play like at least 40% of their hands, and they play them all for a raise or a 3-bet or a 4-bet. They jam every street. They fucking 3-bet bluff rivers. They're fucking nuts. But this was their night. It was their night. All the fucking the chickens came home to roost, right? And it's always a different guy. It's never the same guy. It's always a different guy. But if you're a poker dealer, you never understand this. Poker dealers never understand this. They don't understand that what they are looking at twice a month, just twice a month, not every day, just twice a month, they remember it like it's the most important, like it's a fucking Zapruder film, like it's a fucking Lost Scrolls, like it's fucking Dead Sea Scrolls. They remember it like it's the most important thing they ever fucking saw in their life. They remember this like their fucking parents' birthdays or something because it has an effect on their life because it's this guy who got sort of rich, like, I can't say the word, Chris Rock could say the word, but they got African-American rich in one night. They got
Basketball rich.
They got basketball rich, thank you, Grimstar, in one fucking night. And so the dealers, they never fucking forget this. It gets ingrained in their psyche that this is how you get rich. You play like a fucking spaz. You play too many hands. They don't ever remember a year later when they see the guy begging for fucking money to play the fucking nooner. Okay? So, anytime there used to be a game at the Monte Carlo, which is now it's called it's part of the MGM. It's MGM. Huh?
The Monte Carlo in Monaco?
No, the Monte Carlo in Las Vegas. What's the Monte Carlo called now? It's got a stupid name. It's right next to the Aria.
Like Park MGM?
Park MGM, correct. So the Monte Carlo used to be the Park MGM, okay? When the Monte Carlo used to have a game that started 775. When does the night shift start? 8 p.m.
Yeah, right, yeah, 8 to 4, something like that.
Yeah, 8 to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The Monte Carlo used to have a game that started at 9 p.m. Right after the sort of like late shift got off, before the graveyard shift got on, and it went all the way through the night, and some of the graveyard guys played in it. It was all dealers and floormen. It was dealer choice, okay? Very few normal people knew about this game because it just got locked up immediately by casino employees. It was basically a casino employee game. If you could get a seat in this game, you were in the best lowish stakes game. I think that it was like a 2-5 blinds, no limit game. You were in the best, lowest stakest game in the history of the world. It was like Life at the Bike. Yeah, it was. It wasn't that much different than Life at the Bike.
The Live at the Bike had employee night, and that was my favorite one to watch, but they're all dogs.
Yeah, they're horrible. Correct, Grimstar. Casino employees are the worst fucking gamblers that ever existed. And it's because of this thing I said called confirmation bias. It might be called like, I mean, there's a bunch of names for it. Short-term number, blah. I don't know what the technical terms are. But there's a technical term, there's a bunch of technical terms by people who are fooled by short-term results, okay? And if you're a casino, huh?
Recency bias?
Yeah, recency, confirmation, short, like a small sample size. I mean, there's so many fucking names for it. But basically, what
Nixon 5, Nixon 5, Nixon 5.
Yeah, Nick. Okay, thank you. Now I have to mute you. Okay, basically, what they're saying is that if you are a casino employee, the things that you're going to see 2 or 3 times a month that impress you, the things you see 2 or 3 times a month that are going to impress you, are people acting dumber than fucking shit. It's all people acting dumber than fucking shit, but it always impresses casino employees. And because of this, casino employees play like shit. They're horrible. They're the fucking worst because they're just impressed by all the wrong things. 775, did I explain that well?
Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
Dealers are the best. Dealers are the best customers.
Of course.
And I always use that image as a dealer. You know, people think I suck. I embrace it.
Yeah, of course. Of course. If you are a casino employee who's actually good at gambling, you're like the fox in the hen house. You're literally the fox in the hen house. For years, for years I was the fox in the hen house because I hosted games in the casino. I knew what the fuck I was doing, and yet I was getting a bunch of money from them every month. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, 775. The first guy to switch wins. All right. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself in Tahoe, and go have a pizza at Base Camp Pizza. All right.
That's where I go. That's the spot.
Of course, that's the spot.
Bro, come on up. Let's play some golf. Let's have a few drinks. I'm here for a few days. Come on up.
Are you gonna put me in the main event? I'm just joking. No, anytime. 775. You like to call in every week, so thank you very much for calling in. And 1 week when you call in, I will tell you that I'm going to Tahoe the next week, and then we'll meet up. We'll have some fucking pizza, base camp. We'll play a little golf, and then we'll go crush the fucking Cal Neva. All right?
Fuck yeah! I can't wait.
Thanks for your call, buddy. Thank you so much.
Thanks for talking.
All right.
Talk to you later.
There we go. All right. Next up is Grimstar and then Kevin. Grimstar, what's up?
Not sure, but I guess I might be able to say this because I'm pretty cool. The trucker place I work at, we're selling product to the casino, baby. We sent them something yesterday. We're going to send them again tomorrow. They love it. They need some more. Working with the...
Okay, the trucking place you work at is sending product to the casino, baby. Is that what you just said?
Probably, yes.
That you sound like you're a drug dealer.
Got the stuff? You got the money?
Lil Joe.
Somewhere.
Lil Joe.
Deuce. Socks. 2 straight. Jordan. Swish. Air Jordan.
Deuce 4.
4.
No.
4-2.
No. Deuce 4 is lumberjack. Okay.
2x4 to the dome.
Yeah, 2x4 lumberjack. Okay. Grimstar. Give me a topic. Or I'm going to Kev. Give me a topic, or I'm going to Kevin.
Time for Kevin.
Okay, give me a topic.
No, the topic is go to Kevin.
That's the topic? Okay. Kevin! Kevin, you are back! The prodigal son has returned! Kevin has returned to Pokersesh! What is your topic, Kevin? What's the topic, brother?
I got two poker topics. You want the best one first or the okay one first?
Considering that there's no chance you know which one is better, give me whatever you want.
Okay, I'm going to give you the warm-up poker topic, and then I'm going to give you the banger poker topic.
Okay.
The warm-up one. Since COVID, the state of the poker game, live poker game, has gone massively down in LA.
Yes.
Because they reduced the food quality and they reduced the food comps. They
Yes.
don't give a shit about poker players and their performance.
Yes.
And it's fucking horrible.
Yes.
Nobody wants to spend $22 on some diarrhea food
Yes.
at the Gardens.
Yes.
And waste money. I'd rather just get a meal before or hit and run.
Yes.
And so it screws over the businessmen that come to play.
Yes.
And they want to mingle and they
Yes.
want to socialize.
Yes.
And I just swear, since COVID, just the only because they don't give a shit.
Yes.
About poker players anymore.
Yes.
They really don't.
You are correct.
That's my big beef. That's my big beef with Commerce is I would have to drop $22 on an omelet.
Yes.
They couldn't even fucking cook.
Yes.
And then I would get shit from the waitress. But it's I don't get paid hourly. I got paid on my performance when I was grinding at Commerce 5.5.
Yes.
A little 5.10.
Yes.
So it's just one of these casinos, they got to bring back the good, decent food quality and the food comps.
Yes.
Otherwise, the good players are just going to hit and run and get the fuck out of there.
Yes. Kevin,
All right.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Okay. During COVID, the casinos thought they were going to go bankrupt, okay? They literally thought this. And they brought in a lot of consultants and executives to try to rebuild them after COVID. And they rebuilt them in a manner to make short-term profit but long-term bad decisions, all right?
So they were in survival mode.
They were 100% survival. They literally thought they were going to go out of business. They didn't even want to give people like me all of the money that we had in the fucking cage. They made it a fucking nightmare, okay? Because they were scared shitless.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, they were.
I remember that.
Yes, they were scared shitless. Scared shitless. Yeah. But I was never worried. I never worried about my money. Even though I had tons of money in the cages at different casinos, and I had tons of money in the safe deposit boxes, I was never worried. But a lot of people were really worried because they made it a nightmare to get that fucking money, all right?
Yeah.
Now, listen to me, Kevin, I'm going to tell you something. And you're going to like this.
What's up?
Let's
hear it.
You're going to love this.
Let's hear it.
When I started playing poker in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and even up until maybe COVID, right? Even up until maybe 2019 or 2018 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you'll remember this because you were around a little bit then too. The casinos were basically run by gangsters, okay?
Not nice. Like the Vegas used to be run.
Yes, they were run by the Persian Mafia, Armenian Mafia, whatever you want to call what was going on at Hawaiian Gardens.
Oh yeah, they got hit hard by the feds.
Yes, they were all getting run by sort of mafia type individuals, okay? And
Gardens is probably Jewish mafia. It's the doctor that owned it.
I didn't want to say that, but yes, it was Jewish mafia. Okay.
Well, you said Armenian and Persian.
But I didn't want to say it because people if I say Armenian Persian, nobody's going to say destroy their country or bomb it. But if I say Jewish, they're going to say bomb. They're just going to say bomb Israel. Okay. So
it's overplayed though. Free Palestine, right?
Yeah, it's overplayed. Yes, it's overplayed. So anyway, yes, obviously Hawaiian Gardens is run by Jewish mafia. The Gardens Bicycle Club was run by Persian mafia, and Commerce run by Armenian mafia, Armenian Pride, Armenian gangs. Okay, now I'm probably going to get in trouble for saying that, but it's just true. It's all true.
Park West is now Korean Mafia.
Well, Park West is run by, yes, the Park family, who runs a bunch of casinos in the Bay Area. And, okay, let's just leave it at that. Kevin, this is the important part. The important part isn't that they're being run by mafia. They might not be. Okay, I'm going to say it right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are legitimate families that just never had any other jobs before and a lot of cash. Okay, maybe maybe they're all run by legitimate families. All the kids got bachelors of fucking finance from Stanford, whatever. I don't give a fuck. You can prove to me anything you want about how legitimate they are, and I will agree. I will agree 100%. But this is the most important part, Kevin, and you will agree with me on this. The most important part is back 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, even times when you were around, the thing that proved to you and proved to me that they knew what was fucking going on was the owners played in the casino, okay? The owners.
Yeah.
All of the owners played in the games back in the day. All of them. Before human resources. Before there was such fucking thing as corporate human resources, every owner played in the games. So, like, if you went to the bicycle club, you were playing with Hashem. You were playing with it, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that guy, yeah.
You probably,
right?
you're,
the director.
yes, you were playing with Hashem, you're playing with Zabed. If you went to the Commerce, you were playing with Masikian family members. Every fucking person you're playing with had IAN at the end of their fucking name, okay?
Yeah.
If you went to...
Good old days.
Huh? Yes. You were playing
Good old days.
You were playing only with Armenian fucking royalty at the Commerce. Armenian royalty. If you went to the fucking bicycle club, you were only playing with Persian Jews, Armenian fucking royalty, okay? If you went to the fucking Hawaiian Gardens, you're playing with Moskowitz, you're playing with the Moskowitz family, fucking billionaires, literal fucking billionaires. You're playing with fucking Jewish fucking Israeli royalty, okay?
Yeah.
So you think these people are going to eat a bad fucking plate of food? You think they're going to eat a bad kebab? You think they're gonna?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no. You think they're gonna eat a?
Yeah.
You think they're gonna eat a shitty fucking egg roll? You think they're gonna eat a fucking shitty fucking baba ganoush? You think they're gonna fucking eat some fucking hummus that's not made with fucking fresh fucking garbanzo beans? Garbanzo fucking beans? You think they're gonna eat a hummus made with fucking dried fucking like powdered garbanzo beans? Of course they're not fucking. Of course not. It's never gonna fucking happen. In the old days, the casinos were run by gamblers.
Yeah.
I used to be able to go into the bicycle club and watch senior executives, owners, people with points in the casino throw fucking cards right in the dealer's fucking face. Right in the fucking dealer's face. And say, if you fucking give me one more bad beat, you fucking cunt. Right in their fucking face, okay?
Yeah.
And you know what? The food tasted great. And you know how much fucking food you could eat? Unlimited. Because
at the bike, you're right. At the bike, it was unlimited.
Unlimited. Bike, Commerce, Hawaiian Gardens. Hawaiian Gardens used to be as good as any Chinese restaurant you could go to in Los Angeles. Any. You could go to fucking Yang Chow, or you could go to the bicycle club, or you could go to fucking Hawaiian Gardens. Hawaiian Gardens and Yang Chow, same fucking food. Same cook, same everything. The guy lost $10,000 a night at both fucking casinos. It was the same fucking everything. And then you know what happened? Here's what happened.
What happened?
The fucking Hashem fucking just like gets one fucking dealer pregnant. You know, no, I'm joking. They throw the cards in one dealer's face and cut her face a little. Just cut a little. It's just a scratch.
That's it.
That's it. Just a scratch. Fucking one.
Oh my God.
Somebody from the IAN family just fucking pisses on one dealer's leg. Somebody at Commerce from the IAN family just fucking dumps one tray of food on the ground, just calls one fucking floor person a cunt. Somebody who's paying $1 billion to have fucking settlements built in Israel. Somebody who's just paying $1 billion fucking dollars to have settlements built in Israel at the fucking Hawaiian Gardens. Just fucking all they fucking do is throw one deck of cards in the air. That's all they do. They throw one deck of cards in the air and then tell the dealer and the floor person to pick that fucking shit up. Pick that fucking shit up right now. Okay? That's all that happens.
Oh, did a lawsuit happen? Is that why? Did they threaten legal action?
No, there's no threats, Kevin. They got their asses sued off.
Oh shit!
It just the million. Okay, listen. It's really really fun to hang out with gangsters. There's nothing more fun in the world than to hang out with gangsters. Until they become corporate. When they become corporate, it's no fucking fun. Because, like, they just got, like, one of the guys, there's a casino out in the middle of fucking nowhere, like Apple Valley. Do you know where that is? Like fucking Palmdale. There's a fucking casino called Diamond Jim Brady's. What my favorite casino executive of all time, I'm not going to say his name, but he will listen and he will know I'm talking about him. He owned points in the bicycle club. And he owned points in Ocean's 11. He's
nice. Nice.
He's my favorite casino executive for all time. We used to go and play golf for high stakes money golf. He would always break a club in half or whatever, lose a few $1,000. He didn't give a fuck whether he lost a few $1,000. He fucking would order the fucking kebab. He'd order the fucking baba ganoush, the fucking hummus. He fucking ordered fucking multiple bottles of Camus to the table. He's on the clock, by the way. He's on the fucking clock. He fucking...
Oh, yeah, that's what you want.
Of course. He came up with the idea of making the girls who dealt fucking the blackjack... He came up with the idea of making them wear fucking slutty outfits like they're prostitutes. He came up with that idea. So...
Nice.
This guy's a genius. He's like Stephen... Yeah. He's like literally like Stephen Hawking. Like, there's no difference between him and Stephen Hawking. Because he made the kitchen create a proper fucking kebab, and he made the blackjack dealers dress like prostitutes. There's no difference between him and Stephen Hawking, okay? He just fucking throws cards in one dealer's eyeball. Just one eyeball.
Oh shit.
He just fires one fucking blackjack slut because she wouldn't give him a blowjob. He just fires one. Just one blackjack slut. He fires for not giving a blowjob. He slices one dealer's retina for cracking his aces, okay?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, fair. Perfectly fair. Everybody knows what they're getting into. And then he's sent out to the desert to fucking Diamond Jim Brady's. It's basically like being sent to fucking Siberia. It's like being sent to Siberia.
So he got exiled.
Completely exiled. No money.
Jesus.
No money, no hose, no games to play, no golf, no high stakes action, not a baller, no pinky ring with diamonds, nothing. He's basically like fucking, hey, fucking get your fucking shine box. And you know why? Because corporate. Because they got sued for millions of fucking dollars. So Kevin, when you are at the casino fucking eating gray fucking swill like a fucking prisoner, when you're eating gray swill like a prisoner, when you can't even tell a dealer that they're a fucking cunt, when you can't when you can't even clock in and then go play golf with me for 6 hours, when you can't do anything fun, it's all because of the corporations have destroyed the gangster casino. Now, let me be honest now, because I want to be honest.
Sure.
The gangster casino was very, very good for casino executives. And it was very, very good for people like me. It was bad for everyone else. For everyone else, it was horrible.
No, it wasn't.
Yes.
No, dude. When the gangsters ran like commerce, it was great for everybody because the food was good. So like the pros would stick around and hang out with the fat, ugly businessmen.
Oh, you're okay, Kevin. You're actually right. When I said everybody else, I meant all the other casino employees.
Yeah.
But
Like.
But let me tell you something. No, Kevin. Actually, Kevin, I'm going to tell you something. I think you're right. I think you're 100% correct. Now that I think about it.
I am. There's no reason to want to chill with the owner of the McDonald's, the fat Indian guy. If I can't eat food for free, like I've already made my money.
Right.
Like I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry, and I'm not going to spend $22 on some shit beef stew that's going to give me diarrhea.
Right.
Like. It's fucking insane. I can't bring in outside food either.
Right.
So like it's a 4 to 6 hour hit and run, just gangbang. It's fucking horrible.
Kevin, you're right. You're 100% right. Listen to me. Listen to me, Kevin. Back in like let's say 2007, 6, 5, 8, 9. There's a 10, even up to 10, 11 maybe. The casinos were much busier than they are now. There was a lot more poker games. Now, they might be busier on Baccarat, but on poker, they're far busier from 2005, 2004 until 2011, far busier. And there was far bigger action, okay? So here's what I would say. Let me take a sip of this wine.
Okay.
I think the gangsters should run the casino again because, like, all the dealers were making more tips. They were all making more tips. And everyone was having more fun. And like you said, the food was good. Exactly. The food was good. The drinks were flowing. The comps.
There were special games, like there was PLO special games back then.
Lots of special games. Lots of side table action. People could come in and play anything they wanted. They could be like, we want to play Chinese poker where the middle fucking board is a low ball. No one give a fuck. They would just get a dealer and play, okay?
Or like heads up, no limit used to be like offered.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't challenge anybody to heads up, basically.
No, heads up doesn't exist anymore, but back in the day they used to allow heads up. They didn't give a fuck. They should have a job opening. And here's your job opening for Zillow or fucking LA Times. I don't even know where people apply for jobs anymore.
Indeed.com.
Indeed.com. Here, I'm going to write it. Here, I'm going to write it. Hello. Would you like to make a lot of money on tips?
Yes.
Would you maybe like to have sex with a swarthy Armenian millionaire?
Yes.
Would you like to have really good food in the employee dining area, like Persian food as good as the best Persian restaurants?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Then apply for a job at Commerce/Bicycle Casino. One downside. Your boss might cut your face a tiny bit with a pair of aces, when he gets snapped by some fucking Chinese moron.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Done. Kevin, you and I have both fixed Los Angeles poker.
Yes.
Okay, next topic.
Perfect.
Next topic.
Okay, next topic. Here's the banger topic. So, 2 of your verbal poker tells examples that you gave.
Right.
I'm gonna steal screenwriting software and I'm gonna write a poker movie and I'm gonna use 2 of your verbal poker tells in that movie. And I need to know more of your verbal poker tells too. But I'm gonna list the 2 that I already gleaned from listening into the show. Okay.
Right. Okay.
The first one is the when it's a 4 flush or like a 4 straight, and you ask them if they have like a set of deuces.
Right.
In their range.
Right.
And this could work versus the talkative, loudmouth, nerdy poker pro guy.
Right.
You know.
Yes.
Trying to be like, oh yes, I got these value hands in my range on
Right.
a 4 flush or a 4 straight, but obviously he doesn't.
Right.
He's talking. I could use that one in a movie.
Yes.
The second one I could use is your all-in pre-flop aces play versus the guy that's really talkative and boisterous.
Right.
And you say pick a card.
Right.
They pick left or right, and you immediately flip over the other one.
Right.
And you
Yes.
trick him, and you trick them into thinking like it's a reverse, isn't it?
Yes. It's a reverse. Yes.
Yeah. So I could use both of those in a poker movie.
Yes.
That I'm gonna write in the next 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I need to know more verbal poker tells, good gold mine gems like that.
Okay.
Because those 2 are gold.
Right. Okay, Kevin.
Like even if I go on, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now.
What's up?
There's a guy named Zach Elwood. You know about him?
I have all 3 of his books.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
In his books, he gives a whole bunch of verbal, physical, and mental poker tells. A whole bunch, okay?
Yeah.
And he owns the rights to all of them. He has, even though he didn't invent them, he's the first person to put them in print. And he has 100% intellectual property over all this stuff, right?
Right.
But I wrote the foreword to his first book, okay? I was like,
I think that was Tommy Angelo.
oh, whatever. I'm in there too, somewhere.
Okay, I'll check. I'll look for you.
Or maybe he just put me in as somebody who promoted it. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
You're in his book. You're specially thanks.
Yeah, okay. I'm a special thanks, and
Yeah.
and because of my special thanks, I have special powers. Okay, and
Okay.
and
Personal needs.
thank you, Grimstar. And here are my special powers.
Shut up, Grimstar.
Yeah, shut up, Grimstar. Kevin's right. By
All right, go on.
the powers vested in me, by being a special thanks in the first edition of his book, I give you 100% permission and intellectual property permission, everything known to man legally, to use anything he's written in any of his books in your script for free.
Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Abe.
Yes. And not only that, if your script becomes a movie and he sues you, I'm telling you right now, on air, you can use this on air, and he sues you for stealing his ideas, I will come to court and I will say that those ideas were actually stolen from me, and those are my ideas, and I gave them to you for free.
Awesome. I'll take it.
Yes, 100%. Okay, listen to me.
Done.
You can take anything, literally any word that Zach Elwood has ever written in his entire life. You can use it in any script you want to use, and I will defend you with every inch of my being that those are your ideas and your words, and that they were stolen from me first. All right?
Awesome. All done. Let's do it. I need 1 to 2 more, maybe verbal tell tricks like that. You got any more in the bank? Let me know.
Kevin, I just gave you every book. You can read all the books and take anything you want.
I'm gonna read them, but if you know any that aren't in those 2 examples, if you know any more that aren't in the book, let me know.
Okay.
So I can write them into the scripts.
Okay, Kevin, here's the deal. I'm going to make you a deal right now. You read those 2 or 3 books, how many fucking stupid books there are, all right?
All right, I'll read them.
And you steal anything out of it you want for your script, okay?
Okay.
And I will defend you to the bitter end because I was around long before Zach Elwood, okay? So I'm going to win. We're going to win, okay?
Okay.
There's no chance we won't win. Then,
I'll read the book.
Then I want you to call in next week. All right, you got a whole week to do this.
Read the
And
book.
I want you to act out certain portions of the script.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You're gonna have to play like a GTO boastful nerd.
Yes.
And you're gonna have to play like a fat. You're gonna have to role play as a fat, loud Armenian.
Yes. Okay. So,
Okay.
so here's how this is gonna work. You can steal anything you want, and I will defend you to my life. I will put my life on it. Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
But you have to write. You have to actually not be a fuck up for one time in your life, and you need to write the script. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pirate the screenwriting software tonight.
Okay. And then you send through the Pokersesh chat. I want you to put in the Pokersesh chat. I want you to put
Okay, fine.
pages from the script.
Okay.
And you tell
We'll
me,
work on it then.
and then you tell me what character I'm playing. I have no problem. You can have me say anything. You can have me say, I suck giant black dick. I don't care. You can have me
You're gonna play yourself.
I'm going to play me, and you can have me say anything you want. And then we will, and you can even have Zach Elwood act out. You can put him as a character, and I will get him to be on the show because he owes me so big. He owes me big for making him a star, okay? He owes me giant for making him a star, okay? His entire life is basically due to me. Okay, so then you can put him as a character, me as a character, you as a character, whatever guys you want to fuck as a character, Doug Pogue, fucking Garrett Alstein. You can have them naked.
There has to be a female romantic interest, like in Rounders, like Joe.
You can have them naked, oiled up. Anything you want.
I'm gonna be the main character.
It's
gonna probably start in Commerce Casino and then end in the World Series of Poker.
Right, of course. Where else would it end? And then you can have you can have you know who you should have is Vanessa Selps, and when you should have a scene. you should have a scene between you and Vanessa Seltz where you're trying to hit on her. And then you should say like, hey, Vanessa, I think you and I should be together. And she should be like, why? Why should we be together? Like, I like basically do auto mechanics and I'm a lesbian. And then you should say, well, I was on the flagship, the literal flagship WPT podcast with Limon, and I did Fuck, Marry, Kill with you, Doug Polk, and somebody else, and I said that between you and Doug Polk, I would rather fuck you because you're an actual woman. Yeah! Respect, Kevin! The best! Thank you, Kevin! Thank you for calling in! Thank you for being a part of the show tonight, everybody! Thank you, Grimstar! Thank you, Lilliputian Petrodactyl! Thank you, Bob Doll! Thank you, fucking JJJ! Thank you, 775! Thank you, Zach Larson! Thank you, Vanessa Selbst! Thank you, Doug Polk! Thank you, Published Once! Thank you, Published Once! Thank you! I can't fucking read this shit. Respect! Walk! Are you talking to me? Respect! Walk! Walk on home, boy! We'll cry to weak friends that sympathize! Those same friends tell me your every word! Is there no standards anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong! Be yourself, by yourself, be away from me! No from the dawn of time! Respect! Walk! Are you talking to me? You talking to me? Are you talking to me? You talking to me? Boy, oh boy! Dimebag Daryl! Next week, we're gonna have Kevin with his script. I hope. Kevin with his script. 775 is gonna tell me how he's be the first to flip. Maybe Trooper will call in and let me give him fucking advice. Maybe fucking Trooper will realize I'm the only one on his side. Maybe he will call in and let me give him fucking advice. Or maybe Trooper will give me advice. Respect! Walk! What do you say? Maybe Trooper was flipping the script on Ryan Paulo the whole fucking time. Can you imagine if Trooper was reversing Ryan Paulo? Can you imagine if Trooper was reversing Ryan fucking Paulo? Can you fucking imagine? Look at me, I'm fucking Glenn Danzig. Can you imagine if Trooper was reversing fucking Ryan Paulo? And he calls in next week and exposes that he was reversing Ryan Paulo. Can you fucking imagine? Can you fucking imagine if Armenian gangsters, fucking Persian gangsters call into the show next week and say they're gonna make the food good again? Can you imagine? All right, whatever. Can you imagine if fucking Matt Fitzpatrick wins the Open? Can you imagine? Any of this could happen next week on Pokersesh. 6 p.m. Live calls, as you can tell. Bye.